What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with a brand new game here on the sports channel. I know it's been a while, this video coming out after the update video I put out, but we are here, college football 27. I know I'm late on it. I've been busy with house hunting stuff, not house hunting stuff, but house stuff and packing and all this house bullshit. But we are here and we're going to jump in and we're going to start our first Dynasty mode with my favorite team, the Michigan Wolverines. So if you've seen any of my other, franchise modes with Madden, I like to simulate the first year, get some of our own players in to the team and start, with season 2, but call it season 1, I guess. So yeah, we did not have a really good first season during the simulation part with the Michigan Wolverines, but this guy right here, Anthony Johnson, is the new head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. In real life, I'm excited about Kyle Whittingham. Hopefully he can make Michigan one of the best teams in the country again, and hopefully he will stick around, hopefully retire as a Michigan Wolverine. But here in this Dynasty mode, Anthony Johnson is now the new Michigan head coach. He's from Michigan, grew up a Michigan fan, and now he's getting a chance to coach the Michigan Wolverines. And then, yeah, we can check him out right here. Not, like that, but here he is, the hoodie guy. We may change it up because it does get a bit warm in the, first couple months of the Michigan football season. So not appearance. Maybe we change his tops here. Or his top. Do the 3/4. Or we could do like a regular t-shirt. Let's roll with the t-shirt hoodie for now. And then eventually we'll end up putting the hoodie back on him once it gets a bit cooler in Michigan, rolling with the Jordans. And yeah, let's go ahead and we can... Where do we check? So, the last season, a very bad season. In the simulation year, we lost the bowl game, so we finished 6-7. Keeping, I remember this 2023 year. I remember all 3 of these years. Those were some great years of Michigan football. J.J. McCarthy. But yeah, last season was a pretty rough one during simulation. 2025 was an up and down year in real life. Hopefully, this season coming up will be a lot better in real life. But Anthony Johnson trying to make Michigan real good again. Signed a 5-year contract. So right now we are on the hot seat, but coach firing is turned off. I don't want to, we want Anthony Johnson to be the Michigan man until the day he fucking dies, okay? But, our AED expectations there, make the national championship within the next 4 seasons. So we got 3 years to try to do that, and then we get 900, NIL, and then beat Ohio State. We did not beat them last year, so we beat them. We get 200, and then allow fewer than 21 points per game. Possibly, I don't know. Our defense is not as good, and then we will get into our roster here to show you guys some of the guys we brought in, like transfer-wise, and some of our freshmen. Of course, we still have Bryce Underwood. We're paying him a lot to stay here playing style. Bryce Underwood, I'm glad he came back to Michigan. And yeah, I want him to, be the next great Michigan quarterback. A lot of potential in real life and in the game. But in real life, he's got a strong arm. He can run. He just has to get better accuracy on the ball and not throw it as hard. He would fucking fastball every fucking throw he did, and it would just bounce right off the receiver's hands and just threw it too hard. He's like the Matthew Stafford. Well, Bryce Underwood is still our QB, 97 throw power. His accuracies are good, so I cannot wait. We are paying him 380 NIL, so playing style, hopefully we can get that up. Otherwise, we're going to have to probably pay him some more money. And then our backup QBs here. And then this is our freshman quarterback that we brought in. last season. We are paying him 220 NIL. That's what we had to get him. I believe he's a 4-star, but he does have impact development. So probably he is from Michigan. Could be the next QB after Bryce Underwood. You know, maybe Bryce Underwood declares early and leaves after the season, or he comes back for a senior season. By the time, Armorer, don't butcher his name, bro. By the time he's a junior, he could start. Plus, the skill caps are very good, so he could definitely be a really good QB, more of a pocket passer. But we did bring him in, a 4-star, you know, from Michigan, Bloomfield Hills. I'm not sure where that is in Michigan, and he's got impact development, so that's really good. I like that. And then our running backs, of course, we still have Jordan Marshall for his senior season. Had to pay him a lot to come back. And then here is some of our other guys. So we're basically going to roll with these 5 guys right now. Then we did bring in a couple of young freshman running backs as well. Eric Payne, a 4-star. He's from Michigan as well. Impact development, you know, pretty good skill caps as well, so that is very good. So hopefully redshirt him this year. We got 5 years basically of him, development year for him right here, and then hopefully, you know, probably get some playing time next season. And then not even gonna try to say his name, but he's from Illinois, normal development, a 4-star, so could be a good, you know, backup running back. But he also has really good skill caps as well, so he can get pretty damn fast. Only 83 speed right now, so he's more of a, you know, power back, you know, right up the middle type of guy. And Eric Payne only has 86 speed, so, you know, hopefully we can get his speed up quite a bit. But definitely a couple of young freshman running backs I like that are redshirted. We do have 2 fullbacks. I did bring in a freshman fullback, but Eli Owens is our #1 fullback. Maybe encourage him to transfer his senior season. We will see. And then roll with our freshman and Tony Kane from Arizona. Only normal development. His skill, you know, his skill caps are pretty good. His blocking ones are pretty bad. But, you know, his power is basically fully maxed out. And then his IQ, we could get up a lot. His quickness, we could get up 1 more, so he's not really going to be that fast. His hands, definitely going to want to get his hands up a little bit. So, I mean, his skill caps ain't too bad. But, you know, he's a fullback. You know, fullbacks can only be so good. But hopefully one day we'll find that gem fullback. And then our receivers, we got Jamie French Jr., Andrew Marsh we brought back. We did have to pay him a lot to come back. So hopefully we can, championship contender, hopefully we can get it up there so we don't have to pay him as much for his senior season. Then we got Travis Johnson, Stuart, JJ Buchanan. He was like a third wide receiver last year, but some of these guys jumped him in the ratings. And then we have a lot of receivers. We did bring in 3 freshman receivers. And we're going to try to say this dude's name, but a 4-star from Georgia. Impact development. Got pretty good skill caps. So that's very good as well. Hopefully we can develop him. He's got decent speed already, which we're going to be able to get his speed up some more. Definitely want to get his hands up and his route running up, but he's a freshman, redshirting this year. Same thing with this guy. Hopefully his skill cap, you know, deal breaker is already bad, but if we can get some guys drafted, he'll probably be happy. But his skill caps are pretty good as well. Not going to get too much faster, maybe like 90, 91 max. And then his catching, his hands can go up a lot. His route running can go up a lot as well. So this guy could be something. Impact development as well. His head looks way too big for the rest of his body. And now we have John Allen here, one of our other guys from Illinois. So we did bring in 3 pretty decent young wide receivers to develop on the bench. His skill caps are pretty good. He's only got 84 speed, but his quickness can get up quite a bit. His hands can get fully maxed out, damn near. His route running can be really good. So these 3 receivers, their skill caps are good. Plus, I believe all 3 of them were 4 stars. So we are paying them NIL, but you know, you gotta pay some of these guys. We're not paying every receiver, but well, not Michigan State. And then our tight ends here, we have a couple of seniors. Dorian Thompson was one of our biggest signees from the transfer window. A physical route runner. We needed a tight end. He's a beast. Definitely gonna be a big player for us. Basically fully maxed out. Just his power. If we get enough points there, we can get it up a little bit. But definitely could have a drafted tight end. Hopefully, I can't remember where we brought him in from, but he's gonna be a beast for us. And then our other senior here, Hanson Hogan, and then we did bring in a freshman tight end. We brought in a couple. This guy, physical route runner from Kansas, impact development, real good skill caps as well. Cannot wait for him. Impact development. Hopefully next season probably be our #1 tight end, but definitely get some playing time this season. Then we did bring in another tight end as well, and Eli Labor from Kansas as well. So we did bring in 2 guys from Kansas. Normal development, skill caps are pretty good, so hopefully we can get him, you know, at least to, you know, the mid 80s by the time he's a senior. But we will see. But he's definitely redshirting this year. I mean, we could redshirt this guy, but I think we're gonna let him play, get some playing time this season. And then Brady Morgan, another tight end there. The left tackles. Here's our left tackles. I feel like one of these guys we did bring in, but we did bring in a freshman left tackle and Chris Bryant from Illinois. Impact development, the 4-star. Got real good skill caps as well. His blocking abilities can get fully maxed out. That's very good. This guy definitely gonna be one of our future left tackles of this team. Probably, you know, next season could get the starting job. We will see. We will have the senior gone. Plus, you know, this guy may leave from the deal breaker. We will see. Damn it, keep pressing the wrong one. Left tackles here. I don't think we brought in any. We did bring in a freshman that will be the starter. Russ Fredrickson, the 4-star from Texas. So this guy definitely going to be our future. And for the next 4 years, left guard. His skill caps are really good. Power, we can get up 1 more. But his skill caps are really good as a freshman. Impact development. So Russ Fredrickson is going to be one of our true freshman starters. We do have a very good center in Jake there. And another one of our freshman players we brought in. He will be sitting this season from Detroit, Michigan. So a homegrown player. He's more of a pass blocker than he is a run blocker. So his pass blocking, we can only get up as a very bad skill cap, but his run blocking has a very good skill cap. So I don't know. His IQ has a pretty good skill cap. Not going to get any more powerful. Quickness, we could get up there. So his skill caps are iffy in some. Like he's not going to be much more than like an 81, 82 pass blocker. But his run blocking, we could get damn near probably close to 90s. So I don't know. And he's I think pass blocking archetype. So I don't know why his pass blocking, yeah, he's a pass protector, but his run blocking can get up way more. So I don't know. That's confusing, but maybe this guy will be good enough to, you know, be the starting center. Probably, I don't know about next season, but we will see. Just a freshman center to develop there. And then we do have another freshman guard that will be playing, and Nick Beebe from Texas, the 4-star pass blocker, star development. His skill caps are very good. So we have some future great 2 left guards here, 2 freshman guards that will be playing. So yeah, we got some youth on our offensive line, and then hopefully, I definitely want to get Chris Bryant probably playing next year as a redshirt freshman, and then right tackle we got our senior that's going to be gone after the season. Plus we have Lee here that's a redshirt freshman that's going to be a beast for us. Hopefully after the season he will get to start from Hawaii, and yeah. I think that's good. I think a couple of these linemen were transfers we brought in. I just can't remember which ones. Zaire West we did bring in from the portal, a really good just edge. He's a junior, so hopefully we can keep him around for the next 2 seasons. From Baltimore, Maryland, has really good skill cap, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. Normal. Well, he's only a junior, so unless he has an unbelievable season where he goes into the draft early, you know, we have him for the next couple of seasons, and then some pretty decent backups behind him. And then Carter Meadows, he's a beast, a guy that was a freshman and last year, got time off the bench, but he will be the #1 guy over there on the edge on the right side. Hopefully, I cannot wait to see this guy play in real life. So yeah, from Maryland. So impact development. Power moves ain't gonna get that much better. He's got all right skill caps in some spots, but pretty rough runs in some other ones. But hopefully, he can be a big player for us this season as the starter. And then D tackle, we did bring in a transfer D tackle right here in Mario. So I believe we got him from Indiana. So he's a senior this year, so we're only going to have him for 1 season. But he's fully maxed out basically, besides fitness moves, which we will fully max that out, and his IQ whenever we get some more skill caps. But hopefully we will have a draft player here at D tackle. Would be nice. So he's going to be a beast for us. And then a couple of our younger guys as well. And then we have a freshman D tackle and Jason Smith that we brought in as well. Just a big dude. Gonna hopefully be there in the middle from Belleville, Michigan. I was literally there this past weekend. So Belleville, I think right outside Ann Arbor. So it's right there, homegrown player. So yeah, I definitely know where Belleville is. Cannot wait for him. He's got real good skill caps as well. So definitely going after Michigan players in the recruiting class. So he's definitely one of them. I cannot wait. Hopefully get some playing time. And then here is our linebackers. I think linebacker. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Need more coffee. Linebacker is probably the weakest out of our whole team, but we do have some freshman players that are going to be starters this year, that are going to be really good for us. And Carey here, he's from Florida. Cannot wait. Star development, real good skill caps. So he will be the starter at the same linebacker spot, 4-star. So I cannot wait for him to get into this team, and he's going to be a real fun player. Paying him, so he better be good. And then another freshman that we brought in as well from Illinois, star development, and Alex Ty, got a real good skill caps as well, so he's going to be a fun player to play with as well. And then our couple of juniors we got, and then this guy, I believe he was our outside linebacker, or we did move him to middle linebacker, so he will be our starting middle linebacker. Definitely gonna go after a couple of freshman middle linebackers, but we do have one right here in Eric Dickers, so definitely want to get him on the field from Farmington, Michigan. Not sure where that is, but he's got pretty good skill caps as well. So definitely impact development, so hopefully definitely going to try to get him on the field as well. And then we have another freshman linebacker in a Frank Dawson, the 4-star from Florida, star development. So I cannot wait to see him. Real good skill caps as well. So he's going to be a good player for us as well. Got Rock Dawson here. And then another freshman that we did redshirt in Quentin Meeks, the 4-star from Bay City, Michigan. Bay City, that's where my grandpa's from. So Bay City, very cool. I think I've been there a couple times when I was younger, but he's got all right skill caps. Not gonna be too good, but definitely be a good special team player, sub linebacker. So normal development. But another freshman that's redshirt and gonna get a year to develop. And then corners, we are pretty weak at as well, but we are young at corner. We brought in a lot of young corners. So these 3 guys right here are going to be the key for our secondary. And then our freshmen are going to be big. So we do have a couple of them that will be playing some this season. We have a guy from Massachusetts here. Pretty good skill caps, but only normal development. So we will see how well he does. But probably we'll be getting some playing time this season. And then Glenn here from Louisiana. Another 4-star. We brought in a lot of 4-stars and a couple of 5-stars, but he's got pretty good skill caps as well. Cannot catch. Well, definitely a couple of freshmen now can hopefully see the field this season. We will see. Hopefully we get no big injuries at corner because we are low on them. And then a couple of freshmen that I wanted a redshirt. Another 4-star from Illinois. We definitely got quite a few Illinois players with the long yellow sleeves. He's got pretty good skill caps as well. Basically, gonna get as fast as he can, maybe a little bit faster. He cannot catch to save his life, but his catching ability can get up there real good. Pretty good pursuit already. Tackling will get a lot better. And then another freshman from, I believe, Alabama. Impact development. Real good skill caps as well. Just another guy to redshirt. So yeah, we got a lot of freshmen corners. One of them will be playing this season. So corners, we have a lot of youth. So probably transfer portal next season. Try to go after a couple big ones. Our defense is not the greatest, so probably not going to get that one where we allow less than 21 points a game. But then we have our couple of seniors. Tatum here will be our starter at free safety. Longview, Texas. Got real good skill caps, but he's a senior with star development. So hopefully we can get him some more points and hopefully upgrade him before he graduates and maybe get a drafted free safety. And then our other senior here. And then Brian Funchius here. We brought in a 4-star from Mississippi. We kind of went all over the country, but definitely going to be going heavy in Michigan. Real good skill caps as well. The impact development 4-star, so hopefully we can develop him, and probably next season could be our starter. We will see. Unless we definitely gonna be scouting some other free safeties. Maybe we'll bring in a true freshman that's better, but we will see. And then Nick Urban here, and the 3-star from Illinois. Normal development, just a bench player. Has all right skill caps, but we will see what happens. His hands are not going to get too much better. Cannot catch for a safety. But probably just a career college special teams guy. Maybe, if players get injured, knock on wood. But 100 NIL, probably all we're going to ever pay him. Just because, he's not really going to get too much better with normal development. Strong safety, we're definitely going to go after a lot of safeties for this upcoming recruiting class. But our starting strong safety in Chris Bracey from Mobile, Alabama. Hopefully we can try to get his skills up a bit better. Maybe try to get him to a mid-80s. Could be a 7th-round pick. We will see. And then we have 2 kickers. And then we have our punter and Brett Stiles. Well, that is the Michigan Wolverines. We can go through the depth chart real quick, and then we have our first game of the season. Of course, Bryce Underwood, starting QB. Our top 2 running backs are Jordan Marshall and I almost said Hitler, but Heitler. I don't know how to say his name. And then Owens is our fullback. Our top 3 receivers is Andrew Marsh, French Jr., and Travis Johnson. Our top 2 tight ends is Dorian Thomas, and then Hogan Hansen. Left tackle is our junior, and then our freshman left guard, and then our senior center, our other true freshman right guard, and then our senior right tackle. Left edge will be West, right edge will be Meadows. Our 2D tackles will be Mario and Alistair, and then our freshman Sam, our junior middle linebacker, and then our other freshman Frank Doxson as our Will, and then our top 3 corners is our 2 juniors and a freshman. Free safety is the senior Taylor Tatum, and then Chris Bracey as our strong safety. Our kicker will be the senior, our punter junior, and then here is our kick returners, our senior receiver and our senior running back. Same thing with our senior free safety will be the punt returner. Our kickoff specialist will be the other kicker. Long snapper will be Brady Hogan. Our third down back Jordan Marshall. Our power back Jordan Marshall. Slot receiver Andrew Marsh. Rush left edge is Zaire West. Our rush right edge is Meadows. Our rush D tackle is Mario. Our sub linebacker is our middle linebacker. And then our slot corner is Edmonds. Our nose tackle is Mario. And then I believe that's I'm not sure what our GAD, whatever GAD stands for, but that will be French. I believe that's grind out downs. I can't remember. But that is our depth chart. And we have our first game of the season against Western Michigan, but we'll jump in to our team schedule for the season. So we're playing at Western Michigan, and then we go to Notre Dame. Notre Dame in this dynasty will be an annual rivalry. This needs to come back as annual rivalries. With how I believe college football should be, your rivals should be played every season. That's what rivalry games are. And yeah, rivalry games should be played every season. So Notre Dame will be played every season. But with some of our Big Ten rivals, I can't get them all to be every season. You can only have 2 protected opponents. I wish you could protect rivals, but it is what it is. So Western Michigan coming to town. We're heading to Notre Dame. Last season they came into our house and they whooped our ass. So we got revenge against Notre Dame. And then we play Eastern Michigan. We go to Wisconsin. We're home against Nebraska. We're home against Northwestern for a rivalry game. We're at Maryland, at Indiana, home against Illinois, home against Iowa, then home against Michigan State, and home against Ohio State. Couldn't get Minnesota in there, so they'll jump in whenever they do. And the conferences are different. I will have an episode coming out later, probably after I record this one. But the Oregon, Washington, UCLA, USC are no longer in the Big Ten. They are back in the Pac-12. I'll explain it in another video after I record this one. But yeah, conferences I do have changed up, and after this episode, I'll do a video explaining how I have my conferences set up. If y'all want to, use what I use in my dynasty modes, and we'll check out recruiting after this game. So we'll probably play, the first quarter, simulate some of the second and third, jump into the fourth. We will see. Depends on how bad we're whooping Western Michigan. Well, let's go ahead and jump. Hold on. Let's do the coach skills real quick. We're like 30 minutes in already. So I want to unlock Motivator. So we're going to unlock Motivator. And we're going to unlock Tactician. So we did have 4 players drafted. But we're going to go ahead and do Tactician here. Get our offensive line. And probably linebackers. There we go. Andrew Johnson. He is a recruiter, but he's going to be a well-rounded coach. Well, let's go ahead and jump into this game against the Western Michigan Broncos.
Welcome to the big house.
Welcome
Michigan Stadium.
to the big house,
Today,
baby.
battle in the Great Lakes State, and from the Yoopers to those in the mitten, all Michiganders will be focused on this showdown. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
I drove by the big house so many times in Ann Arbor. Well, here we go. We are starting on defense.
So Michigan's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season.
And here we go. Kicking off the college football season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco fence that has the first possession.
All right, here we go.
Samaj Jones makes his first start of the season for this team, hoping to get things started with a W.
Western Michigan. You know, of course, Kalamazoo, Michigan.
This place is
Been the Western Michigan campus.
So hard to operate under these
So we are rolling the 12-minute quarters.
Jones to throw. Now improvising.
Oh my gosh. Not the way we wanted to start it on defense.
First down with his feet.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised.
So I do roll with my custom
playbooks.
playbooks.
Out of the pocket, nothing's open.
Definitely gotta do an episode.
He's not throwing it
of
away.
my
He's not
custom
sliding
playbooks.
early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that
There we
space
go.
with his speed. Get a positive play.
Saudi or West.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
We're gonna roll with some
Let's talk for just a moment about
4-2-5 right now.
During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, Dave?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these
Western
guys
Michigan,
play
of course, in the MAC
snaps
conference.
in this game here today
MAC
as
is
well.
a fun
I think
conference.
that's what the fans really want to see here today.
Pressure coming.
There we go.
And down he goes.
I believe our sophomore D tackle there. 4th and 12. There we go, D. Bronco having a temper tantrum. All right, it's time to get our offense going here. We're gonna let this ball bounce right to the back of the end
Boy, they
zone.
had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, here we go. Jordan Marshall.
And here comes Jordan Marshall. Someone this offense is really relying on to be productive if they're to reach all their goals.
All right, here we go. We're gonna be testing our two true freshman guards. Bryce Underwood back out.
It's Marshall.
Pretty good block in there.
Guys, let's chat
from our
about
guards.
Michigan. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win.
There we go.
There is an expectation.
Almost the first down. We're going to go ahead and run it one more time.
If he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure.
There we go. What a run. Jordan Marshall.
With that play to the 42-yard line.
To midfield or past midfield.
Getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They go play action. Bryce Underwood. Got a man. It's Mark.
Wanted to take a deep shot, but they had it covered.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
What a catch. French Jr.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows.
All right, this is the first,
he can run the option
a good first drive
of
the new
really
season
has
here.
All the routes in his toolbox.
Looking for space. It's Marshall.
Come on, guys, we gotta push.
It's 2nd and 9.
So nowhere to go.
Nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not
the hole
just
was
D-linemen and
open.
linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
All right.
Balls at the 25.
Try to hit Marsh
They're in field goal
on the
range,
out
but
route.
They'd love to convert this 3rd and short.
There we go. Marsh wide open.
Defense makes a stop.
There we go.
The chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Wolverines come
Bryce
to the line
Underwood
with a
having
fresh
a
set of
good.
downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. Back's going for the goal line.
There we go.
He's got 50 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. They go right back to this guy.
Gardner Marshall into the end zone for the first touchdown for the Michigan Wolverines in the 2027 season.
Exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I am playing on All-American. If stuff gets too easy, I'm going to play, more of the bigger schools. Then we will up at the Heisman. I'm not the best at, sports games. So I'm not, doing it on the hardest difficulty, just so y'all know. Every Dynasty mode will be on All-American.
And the extra
I'm not the best at sports games. I love playing sports games.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard
But all right, that's a good way to start this season. Another boom in the back of the end zone.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Broncos
Throw with some nickel defense.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
All right, here we go.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the
There we
flat.
go.
Following
Great
that
tackle.
last play, we have a Broncos.
Oh no, their QB is injured.
You hate to see this. All of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year.
Looks like their backup QB is about to come into the
Back
game.
up now, here's 2nd and long. They're going to run it.
Come on, what was that angle? We got a tackle.
To the 49-yard line, and
What was that angle from the safety, bro?
And the Broncos racing to the line.
Fill the hole.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes
Oh, we
to
got
break off
lucky
a
there.
nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Really putting together a
Oh my
now.
God,
They
our
get the first.
defense
It's at the 37.
is struggling
The
right
thing you got
now.
to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on
Are
the
you
last 2
fucking
plays. Big
for
time
real right
plays
now?
back to back, and right
Oh
now
my
he's calling for the ball
gosh.
again.
A really nice
What is
run and
happening?
gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option.
Bruh.
Right up, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown.
What was that
Western
defensive
Michigan.
drive, bro?
Excellent pass by the back
Our
on the
defense is
option.
ass.
The best running backs
Our
are the guys that
secondary
can
is
just slip
ass.
out
We
the
got
end
some
zone.
work to
That
do.
running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was terrible.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard
It's going to be a
drive.
rough season if
And
this
they
is how our
finished it off
defense
with an
is.
exclamation point, running it in from
Oh,
the
we got
19.
some defensive focus this season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a
Can
really
you all block?
nice job by the
For
kick
real?
team to get down there.
How hard
and
is it
make
to
sure
fucking
they
block
limit
someone?
that return.
Oh my gosh, bro. Alright. See if we can put a good offensive drive
Play
here.
fake, Underwood. Fires to the middle.
I thought that was about to be picked, bro.
Really
I was about to
needed
lose
play
my mind.
Like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Line gets set. First down. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Cross the 30 out to the
move
33.
for Marshall.
Gains 4 on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh my gosh. Our freshman right guard drilled that dude. What the? Holy shit. Number 76, our freshman. Bam. He just clobbered that fucking edge, bro. Boom. Almost ruined the play. But damn. I think we have a positive future there with our couple of young
Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Keeps it on the bootleg.
Wide open. Ooh. There we go.
To pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first.
There we go, Jordan Marshall. Oh no, our freshman left guard is shaking up right now.
Just churning out first down.
Abdominal tear? Don't tell me we just lost
but they're turning them black
our
and
fucking
blue.
freshman left guard
Already.
already.
The ground game, the physical toll, you can tell they're not ready to meet Michigan's physicality.
Another injury. Our fucking second tight end.
Here to check on the injured
Oh my gosh. All right, looks like our freshman tight end is in the game over there.
In the red area, it's Marshall. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack.
Keep him in right now. We don't need no big injuries already.
The offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He's got the back in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Dude, don't tell me our freshman is out for games already.
Third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't be
there we go.
First without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, first and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Andrew Morris, you got to hold on to it, bro.
Sometimes it takes
quarterbacks
a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver.
That hit him right in the hands.
There were other guys
gotta hold on to
that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to set.
Andrew March, he catches that one. The first touchdown throw for Bryce Underwood.
This is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Oh my gosh.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
See if our defense can do anything here.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
All right, we got
a
little under 5 minutes
and they can drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
The first quarter.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work.
4-3 here.
This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. To the air on first down.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Bro, we are struggling
I know
so
one of the
fucking
things
hard
this
right now.
offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB
I'm gonna lose
and his
my mind with
intended
the
target,
defense
getting that big
already.
catch.
On first
We got
and
some
10
great
from the
players on
38.
defense. Are just secondary. It's like the Lions all over again. There we go.
And the Heat gets home. They knock
Our
him
junior
down
middle
back at
linebacker
45.
gets there.
Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Oh,
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. And
we gotta make tackles.
5 yards short of the
We
first.
gotta make fucking tackles.
And the Broncos will bring the punt team on.
Well, hey, our defense
This
did
will
the
be
job.
The second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away
Good
from the
punt by the
return man
punter.
as the punt goes out of bounds.
Oh, bro, I definitely still need to
Here
tweak
comes the
our
Michigan
playbook
offense.
here.
The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Underwood bringing the heat. They get to him as he
Oh my
throws.
God, bro, they brought the
Pressure got
blitz.
to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This time he's got
Great
his man.
play.
Coming out.
Great throw and catch.
Deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan.
some of these formations
building its
don't even have
offense
runs.
around the running
So I'm
game, and
really
they've
gonna have to
always had an effective quarterback who can make
Go through the
plays down
playbooks.
field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Bro, we got to
This
block.
defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Underwood in the gun on third down. Finds the tight end.
Come
He'll
on.
be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Terrible
And the
offensive
Wolverines
drive.
will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A low
That's
line
nuts.
drive and short kick.
That is
Ball's
not.
at the
I
40.
wanted more power
They make
than
the
that.
stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we're about to get another look
This is a
at
rough
this
start,
Western
bro.
Michigan offense. They
A
hope
rough
to be able to
fucking
cash in on this
start,
drive,
man.
David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Trying play action. Fires on the move.
There we
And the
go.
pass
Great
is
job, D.
incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had...
There we go.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Oh, come
They'll
on.
get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there.
It's a great play by them.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical
Can't
team,
get nothing
understanding
downfield.
the situation of the game.
They're not
You're
pressing.
still winning. You got the football back. Now put a
Not
nice
giving a
drive together
chance to our...
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in
They're
games
just not
because
pressing.
it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see,
Got the
and
first.
something that he knows he can complete.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
He's going to be wide open.
This route. Throwing, Underwood.
Wide open, Jordan Marshall.
Secondary.
Touchdown, Michigan.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown.
They have no one over there.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the
It was
backfield like
wide
a receiver,
open.
or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest.
I have no idea what Western Michigan was doing there on defense. All
He'll try to
right.
tack on one
PAT
more.
go up by 2 scores here.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find
Right.
Bader from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass.
They're not returning.
It'll come out to the
They're
25.
not
No
returning.
attempt at a return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really
Throw it to
important
4-3.
to get something out of this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh my gosh. What a play from our transfer D tackle.
Except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Fires quickly.
Tackle.
This guy has some shit.
Holy
in
shit.
him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
Fuck.
This quarterback
Fucking
right now is
tackle.
on the move, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading
Literally your
the
job on
getting
defense.
an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's
Pull the
coming out of his
person
hands so quickly.
with the fucking
That's
ball
why-
and our star D tackle with the sack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've
All
already
right,
started
D.
quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup,
Yes,
in,
this is
they're
not
bringing
the
more
same tier
pressure.
opponent
It looks like they're more excited
the
to
Big
get
Ten,
after him.
but still,
This is just a
this is
very
gonna be a
excited,
big
very
win.
emotional defense right now.
He looks it in
If
and
we can
makes
get
the
this
fair
win.
catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Both teams wanted
We're
to
gonna go
run the
ahead
football. Let's see how
and
these two guys
simulate
are doing
some of
so
this.
far.
Already almost an hour in. So we'll probably simulate till the 4th quarter. We're having a pretty
Well,
good
you need to
start
step
here
up to make
to
sure
the
this one
season.
doesn't get out of hand as the second.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump. We'll jump in. I can't remember, was there anything special about halftime or not? I don't remember, so
They'll snap it
we'll
from
play
the
this
20
last
for the opening
minute
play
here.
of this drive. On the ground, it's Marshall.
There we go.
Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Underwood on the play action.
No! Oh my
man,
fucking
what a
god.
missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run
Fucking
with
gosh,
the ball.
bro.
Instead, it falls incomplete and brings
Oh.
up second down. Couldn't make
It is,
the
the rain
connection
is
last
coming
time. Let's
down.
see if they throw it again. Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Got his man all
What a
by
juke!
himself. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
We're taking timeout.
Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second.
Andrew
They'll
Johnson
still have one in their pocket
calling
for
a
what's
pretty
left
good
in this
game.
first half. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter.
Oh, Jordan Marshall slipped.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially
Nah,
in the run game.
he fucking
The offense,
slipped.
frankly, they've been able to do whatever
It
they
is
want
wet.
to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss. Get it together.
Well, we've seen this running back make a lot of big
Let's see if
plays
we
catching
can
the football. They've got a
take
lot
a
of
shot
different ways to use them. That time,
the end
just
zone
throwing
here.
more of a traditional running back screen, and I really like how they
Now we will go ahead.
diversify the pass game with this guy in mind. He's a weapon, and they do a good job of being creative.
There we
when it
go.
comes to distributing
Great
him
play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing.
Andrew Marsh.
Wolverine.
There we go. We scored again before halftime.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Go blue, baby.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will take another one onto this lead.
Go ahead.
So it's an 80-yard drive.
And get the halftime here. 12 seconds left.
And
They don't run it out.
They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question.
Oh, it looks like their QB. It's finally back.
They'll go to the counter play. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
You have timeouts. Use them. You have timeouts, Western.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Utah State Aggies. And
See,
it's the
in my
Sooners trying to
conferences,
win the
Oklahoma
home
is back
They've got
in the Big
lead
12.
midway through
So
the
is
first
Texas.
half.
I'll
Let's
explain
take
in a
look
future
at some
video.
other top 25 action going on around the country.
Alabama Marshall, close one.
Now over to your game inside the Big House. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half.
I mean, the
And with
halftime
that,
is
let's
pretty
send it back to the
nice.
guys in the Big House.
All right, Kevin.
I wish it was like a full show. That would be pretty cool. But anyway, go ahead and sim to the third quarter. I'm not sure how much more of this game we're actually going to play. 31-13. We'll jump and maybe play like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah. We'll jump in right here. 41-13.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The 2-minute timeout arrives.
2-minute
and
timeout.
We've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Runs through a tackle.
Wrong
Able to
person.
pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet.
Oh,
They'll make the stop.
their backup QB's in again.
Short of the first down.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Trying to keep this drive alive.
And I do not get it. Great job, D.
He'll be stopped short on 4th down.
It is over.
That's for pride's sake. This game's over.
Can we
right?
just
QB
knee, bro?
You try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now, just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's over.
Got 8 on
Michigan
first down,
Wolverines
now looking at a 2nd and 2.
with the first win, with their first win of the season. We'll go ahead and just let this clock run out. What a win against Western Michigan, but Western Michigan is not, you know, a UMass, a Georgia State. A big win for Michigan. We needed momentum going in to South Bend, Indiana, to take out our rivals, Notre Dame, that embarrassed the hell out of us last year. So this is a win that we definitely needed.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve.
This is what we need going into our next game. What a big win for the Michigan Wolverines. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in, show you guys our recruiting board, show you guys the players we're going to go after. We do have a couple of QBs right now we're going to go after. Carl Cage could be, you know, the next good quarterback. 95 throw power. Like, he could be the next, you know, Michigan quarterback. We will see. And then Mario Duck could also play. I don't even have enough hours to fully scout him. But he's also a QB, so offered him a scholarship and everything. And then we have some running backs right here that we're going to go after. 89 speed, 85 speed, 86 speed. So not very fast guys, but you know, this is just some guys. But we're definitely not going to have, or we're going to have more of a power game than a speed game. But you know, 3 running backs we're going after. A couple of wide receivers here that we're going to go after. We got 3 tight ends. So one of them was 78 speed, so he's more of a red zone tight end. And then a couple of tackles here. It looks like I did throw on a 2-star. Whatever. You know, did probably just, you know, a backup tackle. But this 5-star tackle I really want. And we're going to have to battle with a bunch of teams, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to jump into the top 5. Well, we will see. If not, we can go after another one. A couple of guards here, no center. Probably could use a center, but maybe one of the other linemen would be good. Some good edge players here. So we will see. We're just trying to rebuild this defense. Yes, we only held Western Michigan to 13 points. But we're not going to do that to every team, especially some of these bigger teams. So we're definitely trying to rebuild this defense, going after some D tackles there, some outside linebackers we are going after as well. So a few middle linebackers here we're going after. A couple of corners. These corners I really want because they all have a crazy speed. 99 speed, 97 speed, 96 speed. Like, all these guys I want. It looks like we're first for these 2, and this 5-star we're 5th. So hopefully we can try to climb up there. Like, dude, I'm gonna pay him all the money he wants. I really want that corner. But hopefully we can go after him. 300. He's a real good corner. Great man coverage already, so he may be one of our top corners if we can get him. A couple of safeties. We really need some safeties, so we're going after these 2 guys. One of them's a bust, but he's still pretty good. And then a couple of other safeties. I really want Max here. He's going to be a good player. So yeah, we've got to try to bring in some young players. But that's our recruiting board. 35 players, probably not going to get 35. Hopefully we can get like 20, 25 players there. Well, yeah, we're going on the next week where we are playing our rivals, Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Looks like, Mario, we're not going to be in that mix. So some players get in their top 5 real fast. But a big rivalry game against Notre Dame. They whooped us last season. So they're 2-0. They're starting off hot. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this first episode of the Michigan Wolverines Dynasty mode here on College Football 27. We'll be starting up a couple more, I think maybe 4 to 5 more teams I do want to start up and then focus on them 5 before we jump into any of them. Like, I'm going to jump into some real good teams and then some real bad teams. Like, once we start winning national titles with our real good teams, then we'll slow down on those, take a break from those ones, focus on some other ones, and, you know, bounce between all of them is what my plan is, especially this Michigan one. They're my favorite team. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Let's grab all that fun shit. And I'll see y'all on the next one.